fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up. Cop on no show. You fucked up. Yeah, I'll go for your phone. You fucked up. And your phone full of hoes. You fucked up. Try test tape, no. You fucked up.
Run the track.
Big up, guys. Yes, people, we're back for another live stream, back for another video. I haven't died yet, so we're still here, even though I feel like shit. But yeah, big up everybody that's locked in. Big up to Worry as well, because he just reminded me to switch the loop off. I always forget. But yeah, big up everybody that's in here. We're one day away from yet another disappointing afternoon for the Blues. Real Madrid at home with a team that's not even fully fit. That's what Lampard said, I think, a couple of days ago. Nizar Kinsella reported it. We spoke about on Shameless for a little bit, but where is it? What did he say? Lampard said Chelsea aren't as fit as their Premier League rivals, but he hasn't had time to address it yet. Great. We're not even a fully fit team, and we're trying to play a pressing system under Lampard with a back four. Fucking kill me. Fucking kill me. Right, big up everybody that's in here, though. Got over 100 you man in here already. I haven't fully checked the press conference. Apparently, Lampard is still late to the presser. But once I get some quotes, I will let you guys know as soon as I hear something. Oh, no, Lampard's already started. We're not where we want to be. Broken is a bit too much. League position is a reality. We have to work against that, show in every way we can. Considering the team we're up against, the moment we're in, we have to fight hard. I can't even be bothered for the press conference. At least it's not Graham Potter's ones, but I don't know what you can say to make people feel a bit more optimistic for this game or any future matches. Now it's just all about what you do on the pitch. And I'm not expecting anything. Like the title says, give me Eden Hazard minutes off the bench. Let me see my GOAT one more time. And I'll leave happy because I'm not expecting anything else. Not expecting anything else. Let me check what you guys are saying in the comment section. Anyway, big up to OG, big up to Shafrinda. That is actually pretty sick, to be fair. Big up Kushal, big up Steve, big up Harrison. Anyone else concerned about Nagelsmann's skateboard? Oh, yeah, he's a skateboarder, isn't he? Jimmy ain't going to fuck with him then. But big up, bro. supporting Chelsea is enough reason to make anyone unwell. That probably explains the way I've been feeling since the fucking Brighton game. That game has genuinely made me feel ill, and I still haven't fully recovered from it yet. Hopefully, I'm ready for Real Madrid, but it makes a difference. I just want to be able to drink before the game. That's it. What else is everybody saying? In my opinion, Bohely just wants to be the face of... owners going in the dressing room is very concerned. I don't think so, because Roman used to do this all the time as well. I think I've got an article in one of the other tabs. Yeah, here it is. 1 second, bro. Yeah, John Obi Mikel said he'd start screaming at them in Russian. What other crazy stories is on here? Roman Abramovich coming to the training ground during bad form with his translator before revealing that he would start screaming at us in Russian. Once Abramovich had finished his rant, he would walk off and tell the players to go and start winning games again. This philosophy, you can imagine, helped breed the consistent success over the years under the Russians' ownership. The hard-hitting facts of poor form can never have any excuses. Chelsea's former owner believed you must win at all costs, no matter the cost. I'll get this shit out before I get copyrighted. Yeah, so Roman used to be on that too. So I don't think it's that deep that Bohely went in there. I'm glad he did. Apparently, he gave them a big pep talk for the Real Madrid game. I don't know what it's going to do, but Bohely obviously cares. You'd rather that than an owner who simply doesn't care, is keeping all of his money in his back pocket, and is only trying to use the club for financial gain. I don't think Bohely's really at fault for doing that. Fair play to him. I don't know whether that should be a regular factor or not, but with the form that we've been in this season, if you need to let something off your chest, go do it. Hell, let me in the dressing room. I'd have a lot I'd like to say. So yeah, I got no issue with Todd Bohely saying that. When are we getting our old Chelsea back? Not anytime soon, brother. Big up to Fnatic, though. Todd Bohely comes to the dressing room after every game, according to Kepa. And it looks like Bohely has no balls compared to Roman, who'd strike fear to the... Here's the thing, though. Roman had better teams. This squad, we've said all season, isn't good enough. It's slightly improved since the January window. But we're not going to act like we have a brilliant team or anything. We don't. We still have a meaty-ass attack. A midfield that isn't cohesive. 2 goalkeepers that we don't rate. So, I get what you're trying to say, but you can't compare the squad Bohely has to the squads that Roman's had. Nearly every squad that Roman has inherited or built is better than the squad that we have right now. So we can't make that judgment, my guy. What else is everyone saying? Let me have a quick look. Man said Jar Jar Binks, that's mad. Cucurella versus Rodrigo. Oh, yeah, we're not going to have Chilwell, aren't we? Well, Chilwell was shite in the game against Brighton anyway, so I can't even say too much. And against Madrid. But yeah, Cucurella on the left. Oh, dear. A long, long game for the Blues on that side. We're not winning. We're not winning. I'm not even trying to delude myself into thinking we can get a result. You guys don't do it either. We are here as a group, as an entity, and as an entity, I ask you all, pray to your deities. Pray to your gods. Whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim, whether you're Hindi, Buddha, any religion, please pray. Pray for Chelsea. Pray for the future and the rest of this season for this football club, because that's the only way that we're going to get results. We need an act of God. That's the only way we're getting anything. So please, treat this stream as a prayer circle. And let's everyone, let's just pray together in our own time. And let's hope something happens. Who knows? We might even... Oh, we're not winning. I'm not deluding you guys. I'm not fucking deluding you guys. It is what it is. We're just shit. Is Hazard your favourite player? Yeah, favourite Chelsea player of all time. That guy dragged some shite Chelsea teams to trophies. And still look like one of the best in the world. I'm trying to see if I can catch Hazard in London before he leaves. Fat is trying to tell me where the team hotel is and everything. What else is everyone saying? I said that's when you turn 25. Downhill from here. Ah, great. Fucking brilliant. Big up to yourself, though, my guy. I hope you're good, Gav, man. Yeah, Bobby, I'm with you. I just think that's another thing for them to get at Bohely for. If you don't like Bohely, fairs, but why are we going to be annoyed that he's coming in and he's demanding better from these players? He's invested 600 million into the squad in his first year. Of course he's going to do that. According to other platforms, the owners don't go into changing rooms. Well, Roman did it. Do you still think top four? Yeah. If we have a good summer window and we've got one game a week, there should be no reason why we're not back in the top four. No reason at all. We should be there. So I'd expect us to be back in the Champions, in the top four next season, hopefully. Lewis, do you fear relegation? Nope. Nope, I don't. But we'll be 4 to 6 points off the drop if we don't turn these results around. What else are you man saying? There's no reason for you, bro. There's no reason for you not to be negative, innit? We're 11th. I'm not gonna get at people for being negative or feeling negative or not liking certain parts of the club. We are 11th place. Feel however you want to feel. I just don't think it's worth getting at Bohely for that. That's all. Wake up and smell the coffee. Bro, they've been here for a year, bro. They've been here for a year. I understand this is coming from a United fan because you've had the Glaziers for years. So you're probably very pessimistic when it comes to owners. I don't think Bohly's done much wrong other than sacking Tuchel and rushing to bring in Graham Potter. Other than that, I don't really think he's done much wrong. Yeah. I don't know why he don't get in the squad. But he ain't going to be in the squad for the next game. Yeah, prayer circle. Let's get into it, people, because that's the only way we're getting any result. Yeah, Werner scored a banger. Good for him. But he's still shit. So, Lewis, AC over... Yeah. Sorry, Hazard's the only guy that overtakes AC. The only guy. But yeah, it's Chelsea versus Real Madrid, and we're not fit because Lampard said Chelsea... He's criticised the fitness levels of some of his players, stating that they need to improve in order to succeed at the club, even though he's only here for 10 games. Lampard has emphasised the importance of fitness in his team's style of play, which involves high pressing and intensity. The article suggests that Lampard's comments could be aimed at some of the club's new signings who may not be used to his demanding approach. Lampard has also stated that some players need to work harder in training if they want to earn a place in the team. Maybe that explains why the likes of Madueke hasn't got game time, for example, or, I don't know, Chukwuemeka, because those have been confusing. But we're trying to press with a team that can't press or play under high intensity. Fucking mad. This is all the more reason why we should be playing 5 at the back, though. I don't know why we're sticking to a back 4 with all these gaps between the defence and the midfield and the attack, because it means teams can just dance all over us. These men aren't even fit. I'm not too surprised hearing it because the likes of Kovacic and James are moving like they've been shot in the kneecaps over the last month or so. And we had a shit preseason. I think we had a shit mid-season break, or didn't we go to Dubai with Graham Potter or something? Let me know if I'm wrong. But even then, Potter also gave him like 2 days off a game. So I'm not surprised our fitness levels are in the bin. That's all the more reason why I'm just not deluding myself into anything for tomorrow. We ain't winning. We ain't winning or nothing. It's just dead. It's just dead. But yeah, it's long. It's a fucking long end to the season, guys. At least Silva, Loftus-Cheek, Kante, and Havertz all trained for the game. I don't think we've got any big injuries. Let me see if Lampard said anything more in the press conference. All I want to know is who's fit. Other than that, I don't care. I'm not questioning the commitment to these players. It's very easy to get to the point of questioning hunger when there's a lot of factors to get the team playing at its peak. We're trying to broach those things together. Nothing too deep. On the players' physical fitness, he says, I'm always big on personal responsibility. I'm not blaming anyone. It's something that we have to address now and going forward. It's a big part of the game, and it's a short-term thing we can improve on. Well, at least try and get fit for Arsenal. Let's try and get fit for Arsenal. He hasn't mentioned anything about injuries, though, so I don't think there's anyone else out. Yeah, bro, Zakaria was terrible. Zakaria was fucking terrible, bro, but he weren't the only one. Everyone except Kepa and Mudryk, and maybe Fofana was good. That's about it. A year and already sabotaged us to 11. I get that. That's the fucking Tuchel and Potter sacking. But our target as a bare minimum was top 4. And even with Tuchel, I didn't think we were getting that. Everything else is just a bigger L. Are we going to be 11th next season? I don't think so. I think we should be in the top 4 next season. So if we are, then we're back to where we should always be. But we still have to go further up after that. We need to be contending for titles. Just get to the bare minimum next season. I do think we can do that. With the right window and the right manager, could even contend for more. Having one game a week is a very big advantage for us. So don't expect it to be the same shit next season. Like, I feel like we were going to go backwards anyway with the transition, but still, 11th place, that's something I won't defend. That's something I won't defend. Watch out, Gallagher going to play. Apparently, Gallagher's guaranteed to leave next year. Apparently. Not next year, this summer. That's what Darko was saying. But it will only be to a top 6 side, so I could see him go to Newcastle or to Liverpool. Hey, Adam, it's all love anyway. Big up, my G. Big up, bro. Hope you're good. How are these fuckers unfit? Watch them play, bro. Now he's said it, I understand. I understand. Because they look unfit as fuck. Apparently Havertz is fit and will start against Madrid. We might win. We're not winning. With or without Havertz, we're not winning. It's not going to change a thing, bro. It's not going to change a thing. Lampard, no way Lampard doesn't have a pro license. He's managed for 2 teams. He's managed for 2 teams. Josh says these fans deserve the rickets. Now, I'm going to say you're not wrong. You're not wrong, but I'm grateful we never got them. I'm grateful we never got them. Man said Chelsea will win tomorrow. No chance. No chance. What's your opinion on Bohely saying we're going to beat Madrid 3-0? Fair enough, but come on, man. We're not going to win 3-0. I appreciate the optimism, but 3-0? Nope. It was nearly 3-0 to Madrid last time. Exactly. That's all I want. Cost Arsenal the league title. Other than that, I don't give a fuck. Well, I say I don't give a fuck. I'll still be fuming when we lose games, but it don't hurt as much. Prefer first season Werner over this season Havertz. 2 cheeks of the same ass. Check new CFC Daily tweet. Let me have a look quick. It was understood that one senior player signed for a large fee in the last 12 months was singled out for heavy criticism. Let me put this on the big screen. It's interesting. Okay. Nope, that's not it. There we go. You know what? That's not going to work either. Yeah, cool. That player whose identity is not being disclosed is believed to be disillusioned. That could be Sterling. Could be Koulibaly. Could be Cucurella. That could be any of the 3. I'm not too sure if that's Sterling. Although Sterling was the only one that played in the last game. So it might be. It might be. Because we're not going to pretend Sterling's been great this season anyway. But what? Are we going to say this is the act of an owner who doesn't care? Or who isn't good enough? He clearly cares. It's been a shit season. That's all. I'm not going to judge him after 1 year, though, with a squad that I didn't think was going to reach our targets anyway. Let's build a team that can contend on all 4 fronts, and then we'll see what happens after that. Or at least, because that could take a year or 2. See how we are next year. See how we are next season. Harrison, we will be, bro. We will be. Big up to Talon. Big up. I hope you're good. I still want to see an Enzo, Kante, and Mount midfield. That's a dangerous midfield. Yeah. I would rather see Enzo, Kante, and a sitting DM. I think that would be a lot better for us. Like, Enzo can sit, but I'm always saying, like, you're not getting the best out of him if you're having him sit back. Maybe till the end of the season, we could see that. I've got nothing against a Kante, Enzo, Mount midfield. Fuck it. Let's see how it goes. But in terms of long term, nah, I need another DM. I need an actual DM. Lewis, if Havertz scores a hat-trick, I'm forgiving him for the rest of the season. Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. If Havertz scores a hat-trick, I'll forgive him too. I'll forgive him too. Sterling walked more kilometers in the game than he ran. Fair enough, bro. But I also don't know why we played him up top. That was silly. Mount cameos. I'll be real. Mount wasn't bad when he came off the bench in the last match. I thought he gave us a bit of energy, a little bit of creativity too. I didn't think he was too bad. Just I thought it was too late to do anything. But I don't think he was bad. Against Madrid, though, he didn't really do too much. Actually, no, what am I talking about? He nearly scored at the end. He's not been bad off the bench. Not been bad. Not been bad. Worst scenario is Arsenal being Chelsea, one of the Arsenal players celebrate. Huh? How'd an Arsenal player be in the Chelsea away end, bro? Cuckoo or Sterling? A lot of people think it's Sterling. Sterling is not... he is. Seniority isn't necessarily how long you've been at the club. It can also be just how old you are in the game and all of that. That's why I don't think it's any of the younger players. I don't think it's Enzo. I don't think it's... Zakari hasn't been signed. Don't think it's Fofana. Definitely not. Or Badiashile. I think it'd be Sterling or Cucurella. Maybe Koulibaly, but Koulibaly didn't play. Also, to be fair, Cucurella didn't. Maybe it's just Sterling. Maybe it's just Sterling. Yeah, Josh thinks it's Sterling as well. I see that. I hope it's Sterling so he can F off in the summer. I don't think he'll leave, though. Artav, I'm here with you, bro. I'm here with you. Give me Eden Hazard minutes and I will be happy. He has completely fucked the men's squad. Bro, say what you want about Todd Boehly, right? He is not the reason why our attack has 30 league goals this season. He's not. That is all on the personnel. It's not his fault that Mendy fell off a fucking cliff or Kepa has Poppadom wrists. Like, his only issue was sacking Tuchel and rushing Potter. That's it. And to be honest, sacking Potter without a direct replacement coming in, because I didn't think it would get worse under Lampard. Hands up, we got this one wrong. It's got worse under Lampard. It is what it is. And there's no vibes either. It's just shit. It's just fucking shit. That's the only issues that he's had in terms of management. That's why they're not rushing this next one. They're not rushing it. They want to make whoever we sign the right move. And it looks like it's going to be Nagelsmann. And like, I would prefer Enrique personally, but I'm not Vivell. We have said for ages, let the footballing minds make the footballing decisions. If Vivell wants Nagelsmann, I ain't saying shit. Go get Nagelsmann. Go get Nagelsmann. I am fine with that. I think Nagelsmann just wants till the summer off. And fair play to him. I wouldn't want to inherit this shower of shit either. Why would you want to do that? Why would any long-term manager want to come into this shit? Just to lose a bunch of games, to be blamed for it, and to be made to look like a bum. It is what it is. So, like, as long as they make the right decision with the next manager, cool. Cool. Mudryk needs to cook car. We need to start first and foremost. I said he even get... Yeah, I remember that. I just remember that shot now. That wasn't great. He had some decent interplay with Gallagher, though. I do recall that. Oh, we're in the fucking trenches, aren't we? What manager would you be happiest getting? For me, again, Enrique. But Vivell wants Nagelsmann, so I don't care. Let Vivell do whatever Vivell wants. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh, why didn't we get Enrique? He's a fucking brilliant manager and all of that. No, like, let Vivell do what he wants to do. He hasn't really missed so far. Maybe Zhao. We haven't signed him, though. Like, read the thing on the top. It says signed for a large fee in the past 12 months. We haven't signed him, bro. Lewis, can we do a swap deal? We'll give you Gakpo for Sterling. I feel like there's a few people on here who would do it. Sterling is, you can see his body language. He doesn't care. Maybe I need to have a closer look at that. He is, bruv. They're blacklisting players from the squad, brother. Mount, Aubrey, etc. But Mount's been on the bench. I mean, Mount's come off the bench the last few games. So he isn't really being blacklisted. Oba, he probably is. But apparently he's on a pay-as-you-play contract and they're just being stingy. So I understand the Oba one. Mount, he's having game time off the bench. If anything, I feel like that's just a thing to like up his sharpness. Because when was the last time Mount started? I think it was a Southampton game back in February. That's 2 months without a league start. So they're bringing him off the bench, and I feel like they're probably going to start him in a game or two soon. If it's not Madrid, which it probably won't be, maybe Brentford. Maybe Brentford. If you had a chance to get a player from a Big Six team, who would it be and why? I feel like I'm leaning towards Haaland a bit. Haaland or... No, Casemiro. Casemiro. Fuck all that. Get me Casemiro. I need my DM. Get me Casemiro. That's my guy. That's my guy. The transfer strategy sucks, bro. I know here's the thing. Yeah. We spent 600 million on a bunch of youth. But people are angry because the youth haven't really balled out immediately when a lot of them are long-term investments. Be angry about some of the immediate signings that we made. Koulibaly, Sterling, Oba, those sorts of signings, Cucurella. Be annoyed about those ones. You can't be annoyed about the likes of Mudryk, Madueke, players that haven't had a lot of game time and also are long-term projects. Because if they're balling out and they're carrying our team in a year or two's time, then our transfer strategy didn't suck, did it? So you can't judge them too early, bro. Cannot judge them too early. Salam, my brother. Salam. The man said deal. Fair enough, Josh. Yeah, I keep forgetting you despise Sterling. Man said keep them both. Low. You're on job today, bro. Big up. Big up. Was Sterling walk? I didn't even notice, brother. I won't lie to you. I was too busy watching us just get dominated by Brighton all match. Why doesn't Aubameyang play? I don't know. I don't know. I would like to see him play more, or at least Fofana, because Sterling can't hold shit up top, and neither can Havertz. Fofana is at least holding the ball up. Everything else might be a little bit raw, but you know what? Learn on the job. You can't be much worse than what I've already seen up top this season. I've had to go through an entire season of Havertz up top, or Sterling, or any sorts of shit. Yeah, no, I see Haaland. I get it. I need a DM, though. Get me a DM. If you're talking... Imagine we have a Casemiro, Enzo, Kante midfield. Everything changes. Because I've been telling you, a good midfield, and you can beat anybody. You can beat anybody. You will make more chances. You will be more solid defensively. Everything improves when your midfield is solid. If you give me a Kante, Enzo, and Casemiro midfield, you know what? Suddenly I'd feel a little bit optimistic for the games we have coming up. Even if we still won't score. And so I'll take the guy with more goals than our team. I get that, but we'll make less chances for him. We'll make less chances for him. I think we'll dominate more with Casemiro. We'll make more chances. Will we score those chances? I don't think so. But we'll play better football. And we'll probably concede less. Big up Reggie Thoughts. Says all the delusional passion merchants that were gas for Lampard Did he bring the vibes? Worst football of the season so far. Yeah. It was a little bit of an L. It was a little bit of an L. I've never said I was right on everything though. Never said I was. I just thought things would feel a little bit better, even though I didn't think the results would improve. And I will say, it's not a defense of Lampard. We still wouldn't have won any of those games under Potter either. But he has somehow found a way to play even worse football. I don't know how he's done that, but whatever, innit? Apparently, Fofana's doing shit in the under-21s. I still would give him a run out. Just because I'm desperate. I'm desperate. Just give me anybody, innit? Lewis, we have 100 million striker. He is not 100 million no more, bro. He is like 30. 30 mil or some crap. I'm not sure how you can not despise him. He's a pathetic, embarrassing player. Just because I still believe with a better squad, we're going to have a better Sterling. But I understand why people aren't patient for him. He's on 300k a week. He was meant to be the main man and all of that, and he's not. So I understand it. I do think if we have a better squad, we have a better player, though, who gets more goals, who gets more assists. But that's the only thing for me. If a club comes in for Sterling, I'm not going to say nothing, innit? You might as well sell him if you get the right offer. But I just don't know whether to write him off just yet. It's crazy how Sterling came to be the main man. It's because he was good at City. People were pretending he got carried. No, he didn't get carried. He was a key part of all of their title-winning seasons. Second highest goal scorer in each title-winning season. 18-19, you can make a debate that he was their best player. 17-18, the Sane-Sterling link-up was fucking brazy. But that's about being in the right system as well. Loki, I think Enrique gets a very good tune out of Sterling. But I understand why people aren't patient for him. I get it. I totally understand it. Totally get it. Lewis, do you prefer potential player? Both. I'm not fussed. I'm not always after finished products. Like, you need both. You need finished articles and you need potential too. Because you need competition. If you have a bunch of players who are in the finished product, you have a washed team in about 4 to 5 years. If you bring in a bunch of potential players, you don't really have that veteran leadership or in-game understanding and all of that mental stuff that you need veterans to be able to help you with in the dressing room. So you need a mixture of both, in my opinion. But yeah, Fofana can't play against Madrid anyway. I mean for Brentford. Lampard was an L. I understand. It is what it is. It is what it is. We would have created... Yeah, but what did we do with the chances, though? We didn't score. He made dumb decisions with the lineup, and he made dumb decisions with his in-game management. And then he just say the boys gave everything in every press conference. We can't act like things would be better with Graham Potter, because they simply wouldn't. That's why I didn't care that Lampard came in. Because it's like, what? Are we going to just keep losing? Oh, no. Anyway, we've lost. That's my thing. Who scored the last free kick for Chelsea? Shit, I don't remember. Someone in the comments let me know, because I don't know. Hey, at least I own up to my L's, innit? At least I own up to it. Yeah, this is the thing as well. I get Lampard he's managed to make the football even worse. But it wasn't any better. We were still losing. We had 4 wins in 20 before Potter got sacked. Can't act like things would have been any better, especially with the fixtures that we have coming up. We would have still lost every game. Actually, the only thing I'll say is maybe we draw to Wolves. Maybe we draw. Brighton, they're pamming us. They're battering us, regardless of formation. Madrid, they're battering us. Is what it is. Any other... Man said, no. We aren't building around Sterling. No. Because he's not the main man. He is one of the team. You don't build around him. If we're building around anyone, we build around Enzo, not around Sterling. I just think with a better squad, he's a better player. That's it. But again, we do not build around Sterling. No. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. There's another super chat. Let me get to that. He was but he was still their second highest goal scorer the last 2 seasons when they won the league. So I don't know. I mean, if you compare it to 17, 18, 18, 19, fair enough. It is a drop-off. Fair enough. Big up DK saying Sterling needs a better manager and players. Yeah, he does need to apply himself a bit more too. We're not going to act like, oh, Sterling's just being held back. No. We're not running a Sterling defense league. He hasn't been good enough. Fact. He has not been good enough. I think he can be better, but he's been shit this season. Well, I get what you're saying with the super chat. Appreciate the donation, but I don't want it to look like we're just making any excuse out of the water for him because he has been shit. He's been crap. We gotta be real about it. I'm not saying Potter. I guess. I think it would have just been more toxic with him here, though. That's the thing. Oh, so it was Mount against Villa. I thought it was Mount, but I was going all the way back to Wolves in 2021. Fair enough. Safe for letting me know, people. Big up. Big up to Reggie Thoughts as well, saying Liverpool at the Bridge is our best performance of the season by far. Should have stuck with Bruno. Bruno didn't want the job. Bruno didn't want it. Off that one game alone, if they gave him the Wolves match, I would have been like, fair enough. Like, we played well. But that was also a massively rotated Liverpool side that we should have been dominating. This is the thing too. Current Willian over Sterling. You're not wrong. GG, I get you, but we weren't winning games, bro. It don't make a difference. Don't make a difference. I said Tappy Sterling. I get that, but that's what a better system does. It means you can get the ball into the right positions, and Sterling's movement in the box is brilliant. That's one of his best attributes. He's got brilliant positioning in the box. It's just about getting the ball into the right areas, which we don't do. But yeah, I'll send the link out. Big up to DK as well, saying not an excuse. He's been asked but plays with bums. I get you. I'm not saying you were doing it either. I just didn't want to come across that way because I can see how it looks. It's like, oh no, it's not Sterling's fault. The players are shit. The manager's shit. He's not in his natural position. Blah 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 blah. No, Sterling's been crap. All those points I think are still fair to address, but we can also be real and say Sterling's been poor. And you're saying the same thing too. Fair enough, my G. Big up. Right, link's going out. Link is going out. I didn't even expect to be talking for this much because I'm fucking ill, but suddenly I feel a lot better. I don't know how, but yeah, I feel a lot better. Big up everyone that's in here, though. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit a super chat if you want to guarantee I don't miss your comment. And the panel will be here in just a little second. Oh. Yes, guys. What are you about to say?
I'm all right.
We get impact.
How many goals do you think it'll be this time, bro?
4.
We could
Actually,
score,
4. Oh boy.
Hang on. So
we
can
could,
see.
we could score a couple, you know.
I'll get in a bin.
Huh?
Hang on. So we conceded 2, didn't we?
Yeah,
Was
but
it
we could have
3?
scored a couple in that game too.
And would you say our team is in a worse place or better place in that game? It's obviously no Chilwell.
After the
Adrian
Brighton
Barley.
game,
Way worse.
Yeah, bro. We might
Wait.
concede 4.
we'll go
Like, there's a
back.
good
We'll
chance,
go
We're going to
back
play a
4.
back 4. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to
It's
say
definitely
there's
back
next to
4
no
because
chance you can play a back. There's next to no chance you can play a back 3 unless he's going to play a winger at fullback, wing back. Sorry.
Or you swap Fafana over to the left, but then what's the point?
And then
Like
you
left
play,
centre back.
you play Chalobah, but then you've got no centre backs on the bench unless you play it unless Aspie comes in. But
You don't know. No.
like, who really cares? Yeah, it's gonna be a fun game. It's gonna be great. At least people going are gonna see a lot of goals potentially.
I
Maybe
just
not
want to
Chelsea.
see Hazard off the bench. That's all I want.
You ain't getting that, bro.
Does he even come off the bench?
If they're like 4-0 up on aggregate and Ancelotti doesn't bring him on for sympathy minutes, I'll be fuming.
That's gonna be
I'll be
jokes.
fucking
It's gonna be bad if he scores passes though. Like he never scores for Real Madrid.
I wouldn't care.
And Chelsea
I was
fans
gonna say
are
it wouldn't be the end of the world. Like it's Hazard. It wouldn't be the end of the world.
Would Chelsea fans celebrate if he scores?
probably.
If we're like 2-0 down?
They probably wouldn't.
You remember the
They
Lampard
probably
goal
wouldn't.
against us? Chelsea fans
Yeah.
were like, what do we do here?
They probably wouldn't like celebrate, but they'll probably like, you know what Real Madrid fans did with Ronaldinho when they just gave him a standing ovation. They'll probably do that.
All right.
Yeah, I personally will be doing it. That's the only thing I'm there for because we ain't coming back. Big up ShowTube saying Bohely predicted 3-0 Chelsea, just the wrong leg.
Right there.
Yeah,
Right.
one leg. That's all it is.
Oh,
It's
you mean
gonna be
tomorrow?
3-2. Yeah.
Oh,
It's gonna do it
willing,
tomorrow
God willing.
at home.
I think we're going to get midfield 3 of Kante.
By that meaning, he didn't say what year either.
Oh, the years. Wow.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
we'll go get him in a couple years time.
Well,
when
we get him.
back
Oh,
from
not in
the
it next year. I'm on about. I was about to say we get him next year.
No, not next year.
In 5 years, he'll say, "I told you so." just like some people on the spaces on the Twitter, like, "Oh, I told you Arsenal is gonna dominate the league." Yeah, you've been saying it for 19 years. You were about to get right.
Law of averages.
Sorry.
Law of averages and all that. You have to be right once upon a time.
Yeah. You know, with the Sterling thing, Lewis, I think it's like a bit unfair as well because we've had like 4 managers who's not really used him properly. I think with like, for example, Luis Enrique could use him properly, like actually get him in the right places in the box.
I'm sorry, but he's a professional footballer. He should be doing in any position slightly better than he does now. It doesn't have to be like 100% best, but he could do better than what he does. He is a professional football player at the end of the day.
I don't see a problem with going on Sterling. He is one of the highest paid senior players on this team. He has a larger responsibility in this team than a lot of the other players. And he's been one of the worst. It was definitely Sterling. He 100%
Sterling, what was Sterling?
The
Todd
owners.
Bohely went to the dressing room and got out one of the senior new signings that he had, and Darko said it was Sterling.
His application's been terrible.
So,
Yeah,
it
but
was
I
him.
also blame Todd Boehly. Like he's hired so many managers this year. If he kept Tuchel, where I think Tuchel could have used like Sterling a lot better, and like the managers we've had. So it's even on.
I mean, they have
think he was getting
they have their faults, but that doesn't mean that he can't go at Sterling.
I know Sterling hasn't been perfect this season. Of course not. He hasn't even been good. But like I'm saying, like you see him how he's used at Pep, like how he in his system and everything, like possession-based play and all that. Getting good chances in and basically like scoring like 1 out of like 3 chances easily. But like with Chelsea,
Chris, just name me one moment from last game that you remember that he did something.
What, the Dortmund one where he saved us? That's for example, with his goal. But like
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like at the moment when you remember him, the goal is the goal. Okay, I got you the goal. But what I'm saying when he plays out of when he plays out of position, you know what I'm saying? You're saying he's not utilized right. I understand not being in the right position, but you can do better at any position. For example, like if you work at the job, you're doing specific job that you train for and stuff like that. But it doesn't mean that you like, oh my God, I cannot do nothing at all but this. You see what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he's an athlete and he's a professional football player. He has to do something besides just being perfectly utilized.
I don't know. Go on.
For me, Sterling, I don't even know if it's an issue of how he's played, how he's utilized. from the beginning he joined his team, I was thinking, this guy, we have to set up something around him the way City have in order to get the best out of him. And we didn't have that ready. We didn't have that in place. And I've never seen him be that worthwhile of a player for us. So wherever you play him, I don't know that Sterling, you're going to see the best of him because we don't have what it takes to bring the best out of him. And I don't know why we're defending him with whichever position. He's not that guy. You have to build everything around him perfectly like they did at City. Not around him, but like in a way that will get the best out of him, or else he's more or less useless. I remember the games earlier this season where people were saying, oh, he was much better. I was just kind of sitting back like, I don't want to say anything, but I wasn't that impressed. I don't remember.
Oh, how big of you. Oh, how big of you. You didn't say nothing. He was playing better when he was shifting closer to the striker.
But he wasn't playing great even then either.
I understand what you're saying, but it's the same moot point, Moya. It's the same moot point. It's not. You gotta build the team around him. First of all, I called him Timo Werner before even came, but I thought it changed my mind is actually the beginning when Tuchel got him. When Tuchel put him in a specific position, he could do something about it. But when you're saying like he cannot go out of that spot, I don't get it. I don't get it. He's a professional football player that he's supposed to do any kind of job in any kind of position if he has to.
Yeah, there's no defense for him. I agree with that.
I also thought down to ownership because I feel like benching Aubameyang, him and Aubameyang together was actually linking up pretty good before Aubameyang basically got hooked off for some reason.
I agree with you on that, Chris. I agree with you on that.
I thought Sterling actually used Aubameyang as that big strike in the middle and could create stuff with him as well. I thought that's on Todd Boehly or whatever situation. I don't believe it was really on Potter. Some reason we just said don't use him. So
yeah.
It's been.
Let me ask you questions. Let me ask you a question about Sterling at City. Who was his competitive to bench him at City?
Sadio Man. No, not Mane. Sane, I would say. Because
they
Marvin's
played
on the
on
right.
side, didn't they?
Yeah, they played it off the sides.
No.
They did one season, but he he's always had competition from some guys that they've brought in, but he was always the guy.
Yeah, if Silva, Silva.
Yeah, but
no. I'm gonna say Silva, and I will say Portuguese Silva and the Spanish Silva. Remember that guy?
Yeah. For me, it's more like Foden or Jesus.
Mahrez, Jesus.
Mahrez, no. Foden, Jesus. That's definitely not the competition for Sterling. Ever.
I mean, if you're talking positionally, they
played
are.
on the right, didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know.
He played, but
what do you mean, Alex?
Why did what's his name? That Brazilian kid left City?
Because he was playing.
Because he plays on the wings, or he plays center forward.
Because he was playing as a winger.
He was playing as a winger. Yeah.
He played the winger at what's his name at City all the time?
No.
In that final season, he played.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the final season. The final season actually showed that he better at the wing than he's at the center. That's what he was the biggest problem. What I'm saying is the Sterling competition at City was high level players. So, for example, if Sterling wasn't performing, the other players did the job. So nobody was actually paying attention to Sterling. They have a really good quality sub for him. Just think about it. If they didn't have those subs, was Sterling gonna be on the how you say it, on the watched closer than what he is? He wasn't watched closer because he had replacements of really good, like Mahrez. If he didn't score, Mahrez would have scored. Silva would score.
I'd say he was watched a bit closely because he was one of those players who missed a lot of chances. So people always aware.
You're always aware of those because he was the starter. But I don't know. I wasn't impressed with Sterling. I was impressed with him, but I didn't think that he's like that striker, the highest scoring goal scorer at the City. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, if second highest, whatever, you would feel like you put Sterling in the highest scoring striker and it doesn't make that how you say that, like, I don't know how to say it. It doesn't make sense. For example, like you see like one person, because he's not the only scoring person on the team. There's a lot of players that in a double digit at that team. He's just one of them. He was not the main piece at City. That's what I'm trying to make.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. Like, our whole thing was that we tried to treat him like the main man, and he's not. He's just simply isn't. I'm with you on that. He's never.
I was gonna bring with when you were waffling for 30 minutes for no reason before the stream started. So when you were saying if you would have given a chance, you would sign who? What's the name that you brought up?
You had a proper setup, Chappy. Exactly.
I don't know. I don't remember.
No, Manchester. You see how much you waffle? You don't even remember how much you waffle.
You don't even remember.
Yeah, like,
No, I just forgot his name. The Manchester United defensive midfielder. You would take Casemiro over Haaland?
Well, I've said I'd rather us get a 6 than a 9. I'd want us to get a DM.
Casemiro would be better suited for this team than Haaland.
Oh my God! Out of those chances that we created, even we play like shit, I will still take. I can't believe you, Lewis. Seriously.
Alex, so I think
No. Especially after we got Enzo. Before we got Enzo, yes. But even after we got Enzo, I will take Haaland, man.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you just get like a cheaper
I'd take
DM?
Casemiro. I'd take Casemiro. I'd
I
rather.
would
You should-
for the DM, man.
No, you should start the poll and say after the January transfer window, if you could sign anybody from Premier League, pick one.
Let me do that now, then. Cool.
But like,
Alex, the only
I
thing I can say is Casemiro may be his age. If you can get me a younger DM who is like Casemiro, I would still take that. And the reason I'm thinking is I'd rather build from the back forward rather than just instill a striker in there. Of course, we have Enzo, but I'd rather get someone deeper.
Get to super chats too.
And build for the future. That's just kind of how I'm thinking about it. We need a DM more than a striker. That's more important for this team.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
Either or, to be honest.
You're thinking of a striker to come score right now. That's
I get
great.
bringing in Haaland first. I understand that, but for me, I'd rather just sort out our midfield first.
I'd rather sort out our goals.
We could have brought Haaland in 2 years ago and it wouldn't have mattered.
Wow, we tried, but like they wanted
No,
like 200
exactly,
plus
that's the
million.
point.
Did we try? I don't think we did.
We did. Come on.
We
you
wanted.
don't know the old
I said from the summer, from the beginning, we was always going to get Lukaku that summer. We was never going to
I
get.
know. I had to sit there and suffer. Like listen to Johnny talk about we're getting Haaland and. Like,
Oh
other
yeah,
people.
I remember the streams.
Yeah, like they
Yeah,
said
I
they
won't
got
forget
links
that
this and that, but
summer.
apparently we was like linking up with Haaland and we're gonna get him
I'm
and this,
not
and then
gonna
we
sit
got
here and
Lukaku.
It's very tight so far. Haaland's only just winning, 52%.
I was happy when we got Lukaku. I'm not one of them fans who said, "Oh, we shouldn't have
Let me
signed
go
him."
through
But,
a few of these super chats, by the way, just quickly. Raven says trade Sterling to Bayern for Mane, MLB style. Fuck it, I'd take that. Big up Levinus. Big up my guy. Say, what do you think of Mudryk as striker for the Real Madrid game? The last time he played there in the Leicester game, he created a lot of spaces for Felix and Havertz to exploit. Yeah, I do Havertz and Mudryk up top. Might as well. Felix and Mudryk. No, Felix was crap in the last few games. Yeah, do Havertz and Mudryk. I'll be fine with that. Try and get Havertz to create for him. There's space in behind. We can work with that. And yeah, that would be great. And DK says people saying City gave Sterling a career. The fuck? To be fair, that's where he won the most of his trophies. I think all of his trophies. Harrison, DM me, my guy. DM me, bro. And we'll sort that. But yeah, what else did the poll say? Yeah, the poll's still at 52% Haaland, 53% Haaland, 47%.
I'd rather Valtteri over.
It's a tight debate. You could pick either. That's why I don't think it's so wild that you'd go for Casemiro. Yes, we have no DM. Sort out our midfield first. We'll make more chances. We probably won't score as many. But yeah, I think if Haaland's there, we're still going to have a leaky ass midfield and we're still going to concede goals. Start at the back and go on.
I don't know. I want a goal scorer because Chelsea ain't had a goal scorer for what? 2 years? Two years? Is it 2 years?
I understand it. Haaland, like, you don't have to make a case for Haaland. Like, fair enough, it's fucking Haaland.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you're wild for thinking that, but it's not wild to think Casemiro would be a great option for us too.
we need someone that's gonna actually give the ball to the striker. Like we're not even creating chances, let alone getting a ball to a striker to score a goal. And there's no point of having Haaland if he's just gonna be a stick in the
We
middle of the
can
box.
create chances though. We got Enzo who can create a chance. I know he can ping a ball. We got Reece James who can create a chance.
But we're putting Enzo at DM.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
Nah,
know.
I don't want that.
Yeah, alright, let's buy Declan Rice for like 70 million or something when we
Nope.
start making them out.
I was going to say
Oh.
Declan
We're not
Rice, but I
even-
know how everyone
we're not
feels.
even-
He played good
no,
against
no.
Arsenal, man. Let him.
No one likes
Yeah.
Rice on here, do they?
I like Rice,
Chris, you're a terrorist, man.
but I don't.
I'm
But
in
I
the
don't
middle
think
of
he's
him.
coming.
I like Declan Rice. I always have.
How can you
He's
not
alright,
like Declan Rice? It's just agenda, I think.
Look against Arsenal.
Get a
he-
DM with the donkey
Yeah,
leading
exactly,
our line.
Andrew.
Yeah, you know what we do. Ugh, don't remind me. You know what? Maybe Haaland would be better. Maybe he would.
He would.
Can we say both? Can we just be happy and say both would?
No, we've been talking about needing to sort our midfield for years.
Years, yeah.
Well,
What about a
yeah.
striking option? How long have we talking
Hey,
about
hey!
that?
Apparently our midfield's fine now. Apparently it's fine now.
It's a lot better than our strike.
I would disagree
We
with
have
that.
we have Nkuku.
He's not an out-and-out striker, though.
No. I know that's the whole point. He's not an out-and-out striker. He's a guy behind the striker or whatever. Yeah. And then we have like Panja, Fiddy could go come in. We have like other creators like Mudrik could create. I don't know. We have other players. We just need that striker and Haaland.
We
is
also,
like,
Chris, we
I
also
would
don't
love
have a
it.
single defensive midfielder in the entire squad.
Exactly.
Oh, we
Just
do.
have it.
And Enzo.
No, we don't.
I
He's
like,
not a
I-
defensive
No, he's
midfielder.
not.
Cool.
He
I-
can
I-
play there, but he's not a
Right,
defensive mid.
We're putting an oval. We're putting an oval peg in a circular hole. Like it just about fits. But it ain't the right fit.
Okay,
We've been doing this
I
long
would-
enough.
if
Let's
we
get
can
a
get
DM
Declan Rice
in.
for 70 million, I'll take it. Sam Mason Mount. Let's do swap deal actually.
We need a
Swap
6
Mason Mount for him.
badly.
I was going to say we don't have a 6.
Yeah, but
We
that's-
sold our only 6 in January.
Jorginho was
Yeah.
our 6, yeah.
Oh
Can
yeah,
have
I
one.
wanted to keep Jorginho.
Yeah.
We saw how well Zakaria at 6 worked at the weekend. We've seen how good Kante works as a 6 previously. Enzo's the best fit of a imperfect bunch.
But
And
then
then
you're
don't
not
get-
even
and then you
you're
don't
not
get the
even
best out of Enzo.
utilizing it. Exactly.
Exactly. That's a £120 million player that we're not even utilising to his best ability because we can't.
Oh, it's so frustrating.
Hey, we don't need midfielders. We're fine.
We have midfielders. We can just sign another midfielder. We need a striker, and Haaland is the best striker in the world. So why wouldn't you take that?
Casemiro's the best DM in the world. Why wouldn't you take
Can't
that?
get him, bro.
Rodri's better. Rodri's better.
Yeah, no. But the question is, what one player from a top 6
Yeah.
side that you would take? That was the question. You
Uh,
can't get Haaland either. Like
I know. Yeah, we can't get Haaland. There's no chance. Oh wait, isn't there like a release clause on Man City when like a
It's-
year? Or
Oh,
something?
yeah,
it's
it's like
not. It's not related to the English club.
like 200 mil
Ah.
or something.
Yeah, it's something mental.
It's for Real Madrid, isn't it?
In
Yeah.
fairness, these owners probably would spend, but
They would if they can have the
I remember when
option.
the owners come in, they said that if they could have come in time, they would have pushed for Haaland as well. But obviously, they weren't there in time.
We'll probably break FFP, but who cares for a transfer ban or whatever? Or no Champions League.
apparently I saw a report set that came out that said they don't really care that much about FFP this first year because apparently the first year of breaking FFP is like the sanctions or the punishment isn't that much, isn't that bad.
I see that.
It's usually a fine. Yeah, it's usually like a fine. So
I think we'll spend big this summer one more time, and then hopefully, if we get it right, we don't have to keep spending big, do we? That's the whole point.
Yep.
Right.
The thing is, you don't even need to spend big if you spend smart.
Yeah.
yeah, we'd still need to be spending another 300 million every single season.
No, because you're just
Yeah.
constantly trying to correct
I
the
was saying,
problems.
considering we need like what 4 or 5 players, we depending on who you're going to go for and how big you're going to go for in certain positions, you really shouldn't be spending any more than about 200 million this window. And then with outgoing, maybe 250, and then with outgoings as well. Like we should not be spending huge amounts of money this window.
Lavia, what's Lavia going to cost? 50, 60 million?
50,
Shouldn't be more
Probably-
than 50.
and depends on if they get relegated, doesn't it?
They
Like,
are.
Yeah.
They're definitely getting relegated. That's the thing. So it
their
shouldn't be
release
more
will
than
go down
50.
if they get relegated. Or am I
Yeah.
making that up?
Who's going to pay like 60 million plus for like Lavia, who's relegated?
No one.
I think
That's why
it'd be
that's why his release clause is 50.
Yeah, so he's probably going to be somewhere around about probably what 35, 40 million. You probably get him if they get relegated. 'Cause then you
40,
probably get
45, yeah.
Yeah, you can probably get 10 million off the actual price if you're smart. But that's
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
I'll
that-
take the Lavia.
What's the keeper from Porto?
Costa.
no.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of his.
I
I
think we
think
got
he's
linked with the
a
Valencia keeper too, but I don't know nothing about him.
I've watched him a little bit. He seems very mistake prone, but he's very like agile and very nimble. But he just seems like he has a few mistakes in him.
I like that French goalkeeper.
Yeah, bro. Like
that's the one
from Milan.
Not Lafont, actually. He's a younger one. He plays for Nantes.
He seems to be quite good as well, actually.
Yeah, he's the one that I would go for. If you can't get what's it called, Magnon, then get that guy.
Yeah, Maignan would be my top choice. But he's gonna be so
Milan
expensive.
keeper, yeah.
He's gonna be so he's gonna be so expensive.
Yeah, he's good.
Apparently, we're looking at that. I'll say, apparently, we're looking at that Georgian keeper from Valencia. He's having a really good season.
That's the one I was.
That's what we were talking about. Yeah.
I think Leicester wanted him as well. That's what I say, Leicester. But
quite a few teams want him. Yeah, he's definitely leaving because they may get relegated, which is wild.
But
Valencia might be going down.
Yeah,
they are a mess.
18th,
they are they are a mess.
Wow. I see Seville were like right down there as well. I didn't realise they were struggling.
Man, yeah, it's not been good for a lot of clubs, man, in La Liga this season, man. It's been quite bad.
Yeah, they're being constricted financially, so they can't do anything about it.
Well, not my league. Not my league. Big up Paul Jr. saying there's Andre Santos DM. I swear he's more box to box than DM.
I've no idea.
I've not seen him.
I think he's more.
Yeah, I don't think he's a DM.
I think he's more of an 8, but let me know if I'm wrong, guys. CNAC also says, I don't know what Buddy is talking about saying the midfield is fixed, but I'd get 2 quality CDMs for a top striker. Fix the engine room first. It's been shit for years. Facts. Facts. Either or is fine, though. Like, you'd rather have Haaland first, you'd rather have Haaland first. You'd rather have Casemiro. I don't see why you wouldn't. Imagine having an Enzo Kante fucking Casemiro midfield. Boy, that's real shit.
Yeah, imagine have Kai Havertz as a striker.
Well, maybe we could use Aubameyang for fucking once, and then maybe that would be good.
Imagine have a Havertz for a striker. Imagine having Sterling for striker. Imagine having Mount for striker. Imagine
maybe we could buy a striker.
Maybe we could buy a striker and deal with Enzo as a midfielder for now.
Or put the actual striker up front in Aubameyang.
Or get a DM first, and then we can deal with whoever we have a striker for now.
Put the DM first and do what?
And deal with whoever we have a striker for now. And then we can get a striker later when we have a better structure and we know what we need.
Who's the striker for now?
Whatever.
Name the striker for now.
We can use Sterling there, as crap as he is.
No.
Nkunku's coming. We can keep playing Havertz as terrible as it is.
Why not dealing with get Haaland now and get another DM later? What is the option?
I think both are great ideas. Both of them.
The question is why? No, I asked a specific question. If you had a chance to sign 2 in January, who would you sign? You said DM and talking about the future. Did I talk about when we're gonna go to Mars? No.
Did you say 2?
Do what?
Did you say 2 or 1?
Yeah, I had the question. If you had signed one, either Haaland or Casemiro in January, I didn't say buy it for the future. I said buy it now. Who would you sign? Now Moya tells me when we're planning a trip to what's his name, to Mars. I ain't talking about the future, man. I'm talking about right now.
I know what he's talking about.
I need I'm tired of Kai Havertz missing the chances, man. I'm tired.
I hear you. I'm tired of that too.
No. I can't believe people are actually saying like how many times those Boza can finish chances. Even in midfield looks better if those Bozos will finish the chances.
It's a fair point. Hear that, to be honest. I'll take either.
As a realistic striker, we take Ivan Toney, though. As a realistic one.
Tony's the number 1.
Oh, yeah, realistic, yeah. Tony's
Ivan Toney I would take easily.
What do you guys think about Watkins recently?
He's good as well.
He's good, right?
He's having a Gerard Moreno season, man, under what's it called?
I kind of want to see more development, but I don't know. I think he has some ability there.
Scott, your mic's fucked. Try to come out and back in again.
If you're going to go for one of them, you're not going to go Watkins over Toney. That's the thing.
Yeah. Tony's for sure higher, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Harrison, yeah, just sent it to you now. Let me know if you got it.
You're disgusting, Chris, bro. Man said Timo Werner, you know. Come on, bro.
Hey, he's
better than no, man.
I said Timo Werner. Come on, man.
All I see on my Twitter was his goal the other day, and everyone's going, "Oh, we missed Werner."
Hey, he got 2 goals and 1 assist.
He's only got 9 goals all season, though.
Hey, that's more than Kai Havertz.
Has he got 9 all season?
In the league, he has, yeah.
Yeah, that's more than Kai Havertz.
Fucking gosh.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they're doing revisionism over. 9 goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Big up Adrian saying that the plan is to draw games and not lose, prioritize a DM. Goals win games. Get a clinical striker. When our current forwards miss, it kills the morale. Fair point. I hear what you're saying. My guy. Appreciate the donation.
If we had a goal scorer, it relieves the pressure. It does, yeah. But...
In fact, yeah, Harrison, I'll put you in.
Yeah, I'm here now. There we go. I was constantly pressing retry and the message just sent.
Yeah, no worries, bruv. No worries. I'm sure I can plug in, but I'll sort that. What were you saying anyway, bro? You all good?
Yeah, all well so far, thanks. Not looking forward to Madrid tomorrow, I can't lie. My prediction is, I think the same as Scott's, just 4-0 loss, a disappointing afternoon. I'm going to guess a Benzema hat-trick for the second time in a row at the Bridge. And probably Vinicius against an unfit Reece James because he clearly needs surgery on that hamstring for me.
What? Oh.
For me, he clearly needs surgery on that injury that he had. I think it's definitely held back a lot of his speed.
It's either that or he's not fit because Lampard said the whole squad ain't fit.
Oh, please. At times, when you say they're not fit, it can depend on multiple factors. It can depend on whether they weren't trained hard enough for the fitness to be there to prevent them.
Or maybe because Para gave him 2 or 3 days off when they lose, like...
Or we had a
the
dog
rest
shit
of the world was
pre-season
training.
on top of that too.
Para was giving them
there are
rest.
options.
We went out.
There's enough reasons why I believe
as
that.
well. Like, why should we be tired?
Well, yeah, we're not only inconsistent on the pitch, we're also inconsistent in training. With fitness, not even about kicking a ball.
Inconsistent motherfuckers. Hey, we had a shit pre-season. I think we went on a mid-season tour Dubai or something. Yeah. Apparently that didn't help.
Bonding.
Potter's giving them days off after every loss. I'm not surprised.
He did that once.
Didn't they have 4 days off at one stage?
I thought there was another one after the... Was it Spurs loss? Was there one after Spurs loss?
That didn't happen once. It happened
That
a couple
was
of
the
times.
Villa game.
Yeah,
They lost
it was more
1-0
than one.
on first attack.
They did it again when?
It was after like most games.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was after most games. Like there was talks about them trying to focus on making a games room and stuff like that. Like they're just trying to turn that place into a fucking arcade.
Bloody hell. So
I'm not surprised. They aren't going there to train. They're
Telling you,
going
man,
there to chill and have vibes.
this is what I'm telling you about the Hollywood shit. You know what's the Google office looks like?
Yeah.
With the ping pong tables, with freaking whatever, man.
Well, the PlayStation's all set up. And...
Yeah, with yoga rooms, with steam room, with nap rooms. What the hell happened to like a football club? I swear, man.
Fucking shit, bro. Give me 1 sec. I need to get another mouse.
Oh dear. I hope we didn't version it too hard from Chelsea losing. Because I nearly done that once and broke like the side keys on it.
You're going for a lot of mouses, if that's the case.
No, it's only a one-time thing, thank God, but...
Fucking bullshit. Can't even see this tab.
Yeah, Jafar. We're going to be called Google FC.
Google FC, bro. What the fuck? There we go.
Silicon Valley FC.
Seriously, man. They're gonna do that.
CNAC says this is why no one likes Cali people. I missed something.
Even LeBron James, when he moved to LA, doesn't look the same, man. It's actually a mass migration from Hollywood, man, because even rich people cannot do this anymore, man.
They're all tired of it.
Uh,
Yeah, all along. When do you guys think Lampard's going to sign the permanent contract? I don't know. I'm very
Ask
worried
Andrew.
about it.
Ask Andrew. He thought that he has a chance.
I
No,
reckon
as
if he beats Real
declared,
Madrid,
he had the odds perfectly.
Ask Rory Jennings. I think he's going to be the biggest Lampard in.
Oh, that guy's a fool.
Even he can't be Lampard in at this point.
Oh, you know him. He supports any England manager. Like, maybe not Southgate, but still. Maybe not Southgate, but still. Yeah, I think towards the end he might have support. Oh God, no.
But yeah, anyone have any little bit of optimism for tomorrow's game?
I do.
A little bit.
Little bit,
but
Enzo creating a chance. That's about it.
When we play the white attack, we can do it.
We need to score the first goal and get that crowd rocking. That's the only chance. But they
hey,
I see it.
the Chelsea players are afraid. If we're gonna lose, that Bohely and Ekbali and
Come to the dressing room.
No.
What was that?
What's the third guy's name? The one that's staring at the dev door. What's his name?
Vice.
Yeah. He's afraid. We're afraid of them, man. If we're gonna we're so afraid of them. We're afraid of Abramovich. I tell you that.
I don't think that's that big of a deal, though.
No,
actually,
I don't either.
The fact that they're in there talking.
It just as clear as day now that it just looks a lot more soft with both the new ownership and what they're trying to do.
Edit to the video and add some song and slow motion. Crossing across the field, man. We should do that.
I do think Frank will go over midfield 3 tomorrow, though, with Kante, Enzo, and Mount.
As long as he plays a back 5.
No, it's 4-3-3. It's 4-3-3, man. He has to play 4-3-3.
He can't play back 5.
Havertz, Sterling, and Mason.
Can't he do like Silva, Fofana, and I don't know who could play on the left?
You could bring Chalobah, but then
Chalobah. I'd just rather we play a back 3.
There's no Chilwell, so Cucurella has to play the left back role.
Yeah, which means no wing back.
Yeah, so there's no way. Yeah. Oh, that Chalobah.
What's his name? Is he actually fit? Thiago Silva.
Yeah, he's
I think so. He was in training today. I haven't heard anything in the press conference about him being out.
Yeah, I mean they rested him last game for this one, so.
By the way, everybody keeps talking about James needs surgery. What surgery James needs? I don't know.
I think it's a hamstring. I think it's a hamstring.
He's playing so restricted. It's so restricted.
If you remember, Alex,
didn't he have something done?
Yes. No. He didn't have anything done.
No.
What happened was, when he got injured just before the World Cup, there was a choice of him doing surgery to actually fix the problem, or he had like a little non-surgery method where he could come back.
I think he's done surgery then, man.
No, he didn't.
It's not the same surgery as Kante needed.
No, I think if James had any sort of help with recovering, it would have been more like physical therapy sort of side of things. That happens with pretty much every player that gets injured.
He's not had a surgery.
Because if he actually had that full-on surgery, I think he'd still probably be out right now, just not as long.
Okay. Yeah. I remember that. I remember he had a bad hamstring. But I never heard the comment saying that he needed the surgery.
I don't think they were saying that exactly because it was like a choice between two by James himself.
When was that reported? Because I never heard it. Maybe he needs a liposuction surgery because that's the only thing. That's the only surgery I see he needs.
My God.
I'm almost wondering what kind of surgery can you? What kind of surgery can you do for that? If your hamstring isn't like completely gone?
It depends. If it's a tear.
Was it Diego Costa that kept having
hamstring is the big muscle. It's big.
But was it a tear? Is what I'm saying.
No. It's any kind of hamstring is a tear. It depends the position of that hamstring.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? If it's go high all the way to the ligament, you have to stitch it and you have to have a surgery. But yeah.
He either needs surgery or he's mentally scared to get injured because he's definitely not playing to his full capacity.
That could be two different things, and I already mentioned Cookie's one, and I could mention you the one that actually makes more sense for me. The way he plays restricted is because if you look at the previous game, him and Fofana reign, and he didn't go in front of Fofana, and I was on him, but then I rewatched the game, and there's nobody in front of him. What's the point of him running?
Yeah, I remember you saying.
And crossing it to nobody.
And crossing it to nobody. Yeah. Oh, wow. What if we had Haaland there? No, Casemiro was better. Right, you're right. Casemiro in that team was better.
Alex, I'm thinking about going to Mars. All right, we're on different levels here.
Yeah, you tried to be what's his name, land in the moon and shit. But yeah. My question is why we can't guy Haaland and then get the better DM? Then what's his name?
Yeah, I mean, Haaland would work on any kind of team as long as you give him chances. But my thinking is,
you don't think?
No, but like I'm thinking, you build from the back to the front, and you have a better idea of exactly what kind of profile you need up top when you have that already foundation built behind them.
Can you imagine saying Haaland is not mobile enough?
I didn't say that.
Pep, right? Well,
I didn't say that.
You're kind of saying that.
I absolutely
no. Because the biggest problem for the striker is to be a mobile striker or be a stationary striker, right? That's the two big difference. So he proved that he could do stationary before he went to City, and he definitely proved that he can do with the mobile team, right? So I don't understand why you fret. This is the conversation that we had in the summer, and people saying Lukaku is better suited for us.
No way.
Were you one of them, Moya?
I wasn't on the streams yet, but no, I didn't.
You didn't exist before the stream. You had opinions before that.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't want Lukaku.
I remember watching the streams, and Alex was always saying Lukaku's not going to fit, and Johnny, to be fair, was saying the same thing.
But Alex, do you think we had a team back there that would create for Haaland enough? We didn't have that DM. We didn't have an end zone.
Again, why was the primary reason we need a striker? Why was everybody keeps talking that we needed a striker goal scorer?
Because we create chances and can't finish.
We need a specific one.
Like, I don't know.
Haaland, the first half of the season, only had like one or two chances.
So bizarre to me, man.
Like, I don't get it. We create chances. We just can't finish. So why do you guys think now we can't create chances?
So bizarre.
It doesn't make sense.
It's so bizarre to me. So anybody will choose Casemiro in after January transfer window than Haaland. Anybody. It's bizarre to me, man.
But Mayo, with a new manager coming in next season,
creating chances then? We just started creating chances like 2 games before Potter got fired.
No, we've been creating
chances. No, man, no. We're not doing this. We're not creating the volume of chances.
So we didn't have problems scoring goals then?
We did have problems scoring goals. We have problems scoring goals for ages, but the amount of chances we're creating was not like that high volume. We were creating high volume chances when Werner was.
Hold on a
pretty
second.
sure with Potter we had like 2
Hold on, Elon Musk.
Yeah, with Potter close to the end of his reign.
Hold on, Elon Musk. How many chances does Haaland need to score the goal?
1.
We're doing too many hypotheticals here. I mean, we're not going to be able to get Haaland. We were not going to be able to get Haaland.
Season, he literally lived on scratch.
I just want you to put back on Earth, not on the moon. Where you going?
I'm the Nigerian Elon Musk.
You're thinking on the moon by living.
I'm a little bit more deluded, okay? I'm the Nigerian Elon Musk.
You're a Nigerian Elon Musk.
Yeah, my spaceship isn't better, so I might not be able to get there.
Nigeria's best African nation in the world.
It is in some respects. The most unserious one, though.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Victor's in there. What are you saying, bro? You good?
I'm all good, man. Yeah, everything's good.
Feeling confident for tomorrow?
Fuck, no. I'm going to the game, man. I'm only going. Just Eden Hazard, sympathy minutes, man. Last minute minutes, man. That's what I'm going.
That's everybody's excuse. Deep down, we're like, maybe Chelsea gonna win.
No.
Yeah,
I'm
going to see Hazard that's gonna sit on the bench and not even get up.
I already might have 5 minutes off the bench. You know.
By the way, big up. You go to the game with any attentions you say you are. Just go. because we can't be this trolling team that says, "Oh, look, Champions League quarterfinal, and we cannot even fill the seats."
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah,
I'm proper Chelsea.
Is Ghana
you
a
are
joke
proper
to you,
Chelsea.
Alex?
Why is the proper Chelsea has to
I
do
don't know
with
why-
that,
I don't know
Victor?
why this guy's
Why
trying
is
to
that
talk.
proper Chelsea has to do with that?
No, I said I'm proper Chelsea. That's what I said.
Everybody heard. Victor said he's a proper Chelsea.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
Come on.
fucking Chelsea.
Somebody needs to cook President Jafar in the comments. He said he rates
Somebody said
Ghana
Ghana a
over
joke.
Nigeria. He's got a joke, bro. You're the one making the joke. Come on.
Yeah, Ethiopia's clear.
No,
Only African country to never
the
be
guy
invaded.
said. The guy said, "Is Ghana a joke for you, Alex?" What are you doing, man?
Lewis, that would have been the right time to leave the stream like you usually do after that statement.
Can't be asked.
I just had more interaction with Nigerian people than anybody else from. But
let's go, man.
Big up anybody who's from Ethiopia.
Yeah, Ethiopia is cool.
I don't know nobody from Ethiopia.
Ghana. Is there even a point us doing the lineup? Or
yeah, man. Just do it, man.
Yeah, you see, proper Chelsea said yes, so it means something.
Yeah, cool. Let's get the lineup.
Hey, I already have a prediction what it's going to be.
Huh?
Oh, fuck.
I'm just got to go to the game.
Yeah, I would have been if I was there. You know what
Yeah.
I will do? You know what? The best thing could have, if this would be the best thing out of the season that like salvageable, beat Arsenal to the title.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know that way like thinking that what's his name, that we're gonna win the league at Etihad. We think that
Bloody hell! Why is there 11 mounts?
You know what will be the best thing for Chelsea? If I was living in London and I know that Arsenal would have lost the league, I will go into the I will go to the Arsenal ground and I will make a cardboard bus. For the parade. They said that they
cardboard bus. How long would that?
Yeah,
take
they
to
wanted parade, man. So that's what I would have done.
They'll have a parade for being back in the Champions League. The fucking weirdos. But yeah, Kepa, I'm guessing back in goal. Yeah. Are we playing a back four?
It's going to be a back four, I think.
Back four,
Yeah,
probably.
I think it's a back four.
All right, cool. Do four. That's the wrong one. DMs. Yeah, that's cool. Right back. I'm guessing it's going to be James. No real questions there.
Easy. Silver's fit still, right?
Yes, yeah, Silver should be fit.
Yeah.
No, I haven't tried Ghana Jollof. No, I haven't.
I think it's going to be Koulibaly and Cucurella on the left side of the defence.
Koulibaly's injured.
Oh,
Yeah, probably Fofana.
Fofana, yeah.
Fofana plays, yeah.
Alex, if you want to ruin your toilet, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
If you heard, it wasn't me that said it.
I'm joking. I'm joking, getting you guys in the comments. I'm just joking.
Nah, he's always be serious.
Fucking mad. Right. Enzo, DM, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Enzo, Kante, and Kovacic.
I think he's going to play Mount. I really do.
I do.
Yeah,
do rate
Mason
some
Mount
of India's food,
in
though.
attack.
I do
Yeah.
like Indians.
No, I think he'll play Mount in the three with Kante.
I think
What do you think?
I think it's Kovacic, but yeah, you heard it, Kovacic.
Go cover, yeah, but I think he's going to play Mount. I don't know.
Nah,
Really
Mason Mount plays
The
on the
left
right.
should be Modric. He was our only good forward.
More, you're gonna get killed in the chat in a minute for this. What you say?
Hey, bring it on. Bring it on.
Don't forget,
Modric on the left.
Moya is from Ghana.
Yeah, Modric.
Nah,
So
put Gallagher as striker.
don't think he's pale person.
Yeah, they don't know that I'm not.
Yeah, but
I have
you need to
color
change
on
your
me.
IV, man, because people take it the wrong way.
What are we doing for the right? Sterling?
No, I tell you what, you have one of those
Ziyech.
non-existent accents.
I think Sterling might miss out. And he
Oh
goes
yeah, my
Havertz
accent
Felix.
went a long
Your
time
accent
ago.
does not say that you're from Nigeria. That's
You know what's true though, Alex? It's even worse. Is most people can't even tell I'm black with just
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know, bro. I did not
Yeah,
know.
you're
nigga,
not.
nigga, nigga,
You
nigga, nigga.
actually
But
don't
you
have
know,
like
it is what it
accent at
is.
all. You were
Like,
you born
stream's a
here?
mess, man. Everyone's talking
No.
about anything else
Okay.
but yeah.
Last two positions. What are we
Stick Mason
saying?
Mount on the
Felix and
right.
Havertz.
I need Mount.
No, I think
Mount needs to
Sterling and
play.
Havertz.
If we play
want
that
Mount
way,
play?
Mount needs to play.
No, on the
That's what I
right wing.
said.
On the right
I
wing.
think
on the
that's what I
right
said,
wing.
Alex. I think Mount will play.
Mount on the wing.
Mount needs to
Yes.
play because that's
Mount
how we
doesn't have
set
an
up
accent
over
anymore.
here. Somebody has to drift back.
To help the midfield.
As much as I don't want, but he has to because it's the way he drifted. Especially if Kai is up top, those two twinkle toes needs to be play with each other. Otherwise, it's no point.
Right, so we're gonna do Mount. We're gonna do Havertz, and
We'll see. Sterling
We
is
put
the
him
one
on the
that
right.
actually, the one that got.
Sterling.
I think
No, I'm
Sterling might
saying
miss out.
if Sterling starts like that whole thing with he got chewed by that ball in the dressing room, he's full of shit.
Ciao, Felix.
Gallagher.
Gallagher. Right wing.
Oh god.
I don't want Frank Gallagher playing anymore.
That lineup can cook, man. 3-0.
No, I think Gallagher's because of simply scoring last
Cook
game.
what, Chris?
will
Salmonella
get a
poisoning.
start.
Pardon? I don't know what you
That's
said.
such a Lampard thing to do, man.
They think that you are mixed now.
Yeah, that's crazy. I'm pretty dark, man.
Yeah.
Could imagine.
I didn't even know that it was Moya when he first came and turned the camera on. And I talk to the guy every day for as much. And
I
I'm
look
like,
pretty.
"You saw my
I look
face?" I'm
pretty
like, "No."
black. You'd be surprised for the people who haven't seen my
just a
face.
little.
Yeah.
No,
Nice. Well, hopefully that 11 can do something.
Never cared about a starting 11.
4-0
Less than
Madrid.
I do right now.
Trust me, bro. I hear that. It's just who are we going to
Is she
send
white,
out?
Moya?
Yeah, bro. She's German.
Oh, she's. Ooh.
It's kind
Wait, what?
what?
What was that?
What the hell was that?
I don't know, but when you
Someone sounded
it's
like
right
they're in
after
pain.
it's right after you said she's German. Is that her voice? Because that sounds rough.
Yeah, no, that's thank God. No.
Do you reckon we score this half this time? Well, this second leg? I reckon we got a goal too.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No, I think we'll get a goal. That's because Real Madrid feel bad for us and just sub off all
I
the
expect the boys
scrubs.
to give everything.
They'll
Alex,
sub in all the scrubs and then we score.
Alex, she's like, Scheiße, get off the stream.
Scheiße.
Are you going to the game, Lewis?
Schnitzel. How
Oh,
many
yeah, I'll
schnitzels
be
a
there.
week?
Me and Victor are going.
Are you going to set for them?
German is probably the ugliest language, man, I've ever heard. I hate it. I just can't.
Damn.
I hate it. I tell her that. I tell her that all the time.
It's like we have something in the throat all the time.
my
We try to cough it out.
It's very aggressive. It's very aggressive
Yeah.
language.
There is actual like a trolling TikTok things like people saying easy things in the like the languages like ambulance. Try to say ambulance in German. You'll break your tongue, your jaw, and your teeth at the same time.
I mean, just trying to say Frankreich. It's like I want to go cough this out.
Yeah, my mom was studying after the World War II. My mom was studying German. Most of the Soviet Union second language was German because it was so integrated with a lot of German stayed in Russia after World War II. And so she was studying. So every time I'm doing the homework, my grandma had the PTSD.
Just having to hear that all day.
Yeah.
A week spent around my in-laws, man, and I'm just like, oh, man. Exhausting.
Fuck
Blue
yeah.
hell. German is more beautiful than Nigerian. Bro, what is Nigerian?
Big up, Bobby. Take care, bro.
You mean Nigeria?
What?
Man said Nigeria. You mean Nigeria?
Me?
No, I'm saying the guy in the comment. He said Nigerian. Like, who's gonna tell him that it's not Nigerian?
What is Nigerian? You tell me.
Yeah, I didn't think Nigerian is a language.
Might as well just be saying English. I mean, damn.
Yeah, but guys, we're going to wrap up the stream now anyway, because I do need to have a little lie down before I go on with Lawrence's channel. But yeah, we're going to raid Lawrence. We're going to be live on his channel in about 20 minutes, so check it out, people. And yeah, don't forget, pray for Chelsea. Pray to your deities. If you're Christian, if you're Muslim, Hindi, or whatever, yeah, just pray for Chelsea. Big up, everybody. Like, subscribe, and yeah, we're out. Up.